And we are on air. Hello, Sim here. So, kicking off more on time today, 8 o'clock. And I will just wait to hopefully see guys dropping in. Just tweeting out as well. Right, if you can hear me, just say something in the chat room. Just want to make sure everybody can hear me because I'm doing different audio setup today. Right, just trying to flip to the right streaming page. There we go. You can see my broadcast. Great. Hello, Sim here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hey, can you hear me, Paul? It's got a different mic set up today. Great, cool. It should be a lot clearer, and I'll probably warm up with the game in a second, and you can let me know if the sound versus voice balance, because I noticed on the replay of the stream yesterday that yeah, the game sound was quite loud, but the PS4 streaming controls are quite limited. Right. Hello and welcome to more. Right. Probably going to hear my mouse clicking a lot on my laptop. Right. So I assume you've been playing the beta. How have you guys been finding it? I know from party point of view it seemed to be a bit hit and miss today when partying up. Gaming solo earlier was sort of okay. So absolute no warm up today, although I did play earlier today, but this is coming back on completely cool. I'll start off with my favourite gun, the PPSH. I do like this gun.
Eliminate the enemy team.
How's the gaming sound and my voice? Let me know if it's about right.
Move out and take position.
Or whether
Enemy
the gaming
inbound.
sound is still making it, you know, I don't want my voice.
We have fire superiority.
Ooh. Hello, Major Dangle. Ooh. Oh, good. Because yesterday I was played back the whole stream, not the entire all of it, but I did notice that the game and voice sound were competing each other for competition. Who was going to be heard? Oh my goodness. Did I get quick scope? This is the one thing that's gotta go. I mean, shoot to the right of me and I'm dead. Woo! I don't like that aspect of the game. I can understand why it's there, but I find I love this gun. It's a bit of a laser. It's more controllable. The recoil is definitely up to control. No, that's dangerous. I don't want to do that move. Alright, let's go this way. Surely they should be... if we push... yeah, they're spawned behind us now. Jump shot! Oh, there's me glancing at the comments at the same time as trying to play the game. Dangerous. Yeah. I've had a little bit less sleep than desired. Was up late last night trying to figure out. Now I thought they might. It's always he was sitting there. It's always a fun game trying to figure out when they're going to spawn in, and that's Sim's typical luck there. Spawned in as my back was turned. Terrible. But I got the job done. Right. Ooh. No, I won't. Oh! Yeah, I do think the spawns are more predictable in this game for sure. I'm not exactly a, a person who's got like spawn knowledge, predictions. Mine is not that great. I say great in the sense of good enough to be able to constantly get Moabs and all that type of jazz, because that is where spawn knowledge comes in, and it's definitely one thing I'm gonna have to improve on to take my gaming to the next level. It's getting there. See, I think my gun skill and certainly having like a scuff controller type thing, or this is the Xbox One Elite controller that I'm using on my PS4. Yay!
Recon aircraft observed.
It's, you know, it
Recon aircraft
helps.
standing by. Recon searching for targets.
Oh, right. I might back out. Just a jazz, and then. No, he's waiting. He's waiting for me. I'm coming back. I really want to get my parachute or paratroopers. Really want to get my paratroopers. I've not got paratroopers yet. No, I saw him. You go for it. I've not got my paratrooper streak yet. I keep mucking it up. Get close and I die. Right, if I stay here, there's a spawn. Pray. Well, I missed. One that I didn't die, and but it's like I've been so close. No, 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 no. There you go. Hey Al, how you doing? I've been so close to getting that paratrooper, and what did I tell you? Every time I get anywhere near it, I'm dead. It's
enemy recon aircraft
striking
observed.
that balance.
Fighter pilot inbound, strafing the target. Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Whoa! I saw the gunshot as I died, but I didn't see the gun or him. Did you? I haven't literally like put my gun like that on a person to see it sort of like get stuck and drag across, if you know what I mean. You know, the aim follows the person. I haven't seen that yet, but the aim assist certainly seems strong from the quick scoping perspective, because that is crazy. Help. Right, suppressor can come off and let's get out of there. So I think the quick scoping, you know, not having to be actually hit on target is ridiculous. You guys are pushed in too far, surely. Yeah. Damn. Nice. Let's pick up one of those. Where am I being shot from? Over there, surely. You go. Yeah. That's why I wanted my teammate there to be bait.
Recon aircraft ready for mission. Recon airborne.
No, I need suppressor off for a second to engage that person that far. Oh my goodness, and he did see me and baited me, I think.
Good job today. Get some chow and some rest.
Oh, okay, so right, okay. I will go and see if I can tweak that. So I'm using the party mixer on the audio, so you might not see stuff for a second. Let me just, I've notched it down to so hopefully you'll see the thingamajiggy video back again, and let me know how the audio is there. I put like using the party chat audio mixing to see if I can get that game and voice balance right. So I'm trying there first. So I've knocked it down a couple of notches, so it's about halfway now. I've knocked it sort of like closer to game sound, so 25% across. So see how that goes. But I do like the PPSH. I really, really do. If I could get 2.3 KD every game, I'd be happy. I don't think I've unlocked the next gun yet. I want to play with this gun. So I gotta get to rank 34, and I'm not quite sure what rank I am right now. close. 31, there it is, right on the right hand side. But I have got my mountain class up to Division 4, so basically I've got Ghosts and Dead Silence. So I think I'll game with that one in a second, because I got same sort of setup, PPSH there. No smoke, but a typical frag grenade, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Mr. Relentless, I certainly hope so. It seemed okay. As I was mentioning earlier at the very beginning of the stream, partying up, as always in COD, always seems to be a bit problematic. I don't know if it's also the connections this weekend that they're tweaking it, or there's just more people on because obviously they've thrown out a load of friends codes to people. I gave a couple out on the Xbox yesterday, one to a friend and one on Twitter. I didn't get anything on the PS4 whatsoever, but obviously they want to stress the servers enough.
Mission begins now. Remember your training.
So whether that's having an effect on it, it'd be interesting to know if they open it up tomorrow to open wise. So because it would be good if they do. Oh my god, was my aim wasn't quite on, was it? It was just a tad off. Let me know in the comments, because otherwise, I'm sure my aim was just a tad off. That worked. Oh my! I thought it was a friendly on the stairs. I know there was interest yesterday about my preemptive and 80% settings on the NetDoomer and how much that translated into upload and download speeds. I did run the test earlier this afternoon, so I'll go and I'll consult the web page in the next, in the break between the game, this match and the next, to let you guys know, because I know there are people interested, because I know quite a few people are thinking, oh, he's got to have a different setting. Nope, that didn't work.
Goner, shit!
At least my bullets do connect. Oh man, the drop shot. The amount of times I'm getting done by the drop shot now. I can drop shot too, but I'm out of practice, and it's sort of like a dolphin dive, but you got to get back and get your aim there pretty quickly. I got to figure out where these guys are, which side, if they're this side or the other side. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, they're the other side. Yeah, it says spawns.
There's one in the open.
So I think I read on Twitter, because I retweeted it out and I didn't get the opportunity to read. My goodness, how did I survive that? I'm glad I did. That they're going to be tweaking the Aachen map. Yeah, I find, see, my settings are typically that I've got when I've run it during the day. I'm going to just stay here for a second so I can talk. Preemptive personally for me works the best on the easy buffer bloat and all the rest of it. Yes, I am going to play. And for me, 80% gave me the lowest ping, then it was 40%, then it was 30%. But any lower than 30% and the buffer bloat starts going non-friendly for gaming. So yeah, but it's going to vary. I'm hoping they're this end, because I don't know where they are. Nobody's calling in UAVs and I don't know where they are. I'm not concentrating so much because I'm talking more. Right, German. I heard the voice. See, footsteps give you an idea of where they are, but I find that the actual battle chatter, German, American voices, I'm going to drop down here because they're going to be expecting me. Give me an idea of where they are. Can you hear?
Recon aircraft in your area. Recon searching for targets.
Nah. They've all spawned. No. That's where it split spawns. You could see it. Oh dear. You know what? Don't call in a score streak and then decide to read comments. What a waste of a score streak. Oh dear, that's funny. That's just so silly. There we go.
Fighter aircraft ready. Call for a strafing run.
Whoa. No, I was too late. I saw him. See? German voice. Get out of the way, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, quick. I don't know, because I haven't paid that amount of attention. No! Compulsive reloading.
Searching for targets.
Whether, you know, we would have typically like dead silence and awareness and all that type of stuff. You would have one of the perks that would effectively tell your soldier to stop shouting out, "Hey, I'm here, come and kill me." I'm not sure if there's that kind of option. I haven't seen it. Oh, I became fixated and somebody flanked. The experience everybody's getting with netcode and all that jazz. There we go for the jump shot. Oh, yeah. Hey, evening, Twisted Thistle. How you doing, man?
Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone.
The peer-to-peer, I'm disappointed in. I mentioned it in one of my videos, and oh my goodness, oh my god, oops, I didn't even mean to mantle. I mentioned in one of my videos that I have a sneaky suspicion that the peer-to-peer connection is not 60 Hz, nowhere near it, and is typical 20 Hz or whatever. Because it just felt so bad. I'd have to go and get myself a special network switch, which would have a mirror port capability, and then I'd be able to sniff the network traffic. I'm no expert in this, but it would give me that capability to see how many times a traffic. There you go. Oh, I couldn't get him. Traffic with port 3074 was being used, and that giving me the update rate.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
But you know, that's an expense, and it's like, I'm sure Battle Nonsense, who tends to do more detailed analysis on with his PC and stuff. I don't watch his channel on a regular basis, but I am aware of him. He'll probably end up doing that. He's probably got the hardware already, I suspect. But I don't know. Whoa, that was close. No, I thought he was dead. That's why I moved. I've had that a couple of times today where you think, I've killed him, stop shooting, move on to the next target. Nope. He didn't die.
Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone.
I'm trying to figure out why these guys are spawning. Come on. We won.
You showed real grit out there. Damn fine work, soldier. I got him!
Like it with BAD. Nice. Hello, Yeet. Yeah, so for those interested on my preemptive, what 80% translated to, because there was quite a lot of interest yesterday, that's 35.6 megs down and 13.5 megs up. This time of night I'm getting around, best case scenario, 9 to 11 milliseconds on idle, but average of 15 milliseconds on down and 10 on up. But this time of night running DSL reports is highly unreliable. Very unreliable. Tell you what, let's come out of that. So I haven't tried yet because apparently kill confirmed is sitting in here. I do want to play some war later. No, Xbox, the community gets screwed. They just get the one weekend, I'm afraid. I'll probably be gaming a bit more on Xbox tomorrow. Yeah, it is a shame. But there you go. That's what happens with good old exclusives, and you know. There we go. Just be glad that they opened it one day early so we get like 5 days worth of gaming. But yeah. It's a shame also that, you know, because obviously I'm brand new to streaming, that Xbox don't have the option for streaming to like YouTube or Twitch. It's just Mixer, which is their own streaming platform, so they're pushing that. So without getting a powerful laptop to do the streaming, or end up just streaming on PS4 in future at this point in time. What sensitivity am I using? I am currently using 7.4, and I'm using an Xbox One Elite controller right now. So from yesterday where I was playing with my PS4 controller because I did something silly with my Cronus Max and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. I had like effectively one sensitivity setting less on both, so I had a 6 and 3. Hi Mark, I haven't played Battlefield recently. You know the crazy thing is, right? But I think it was Christmas. I bought the digital deluxe edition of Titanfall and Battlefield 1. Because it was, you know, basically half price. PS4 was 150 quid, and I could get it for 70 quid on the Xbox for, you know, so that's like £35 a game, deluxe edition. And I haven't played Battlefield yet, which is a shocker. And I want to sit down and at least play some of the campaign. Damn. No, he's expecting me. No, he wasn't. Surprising.
We can't keep this up.
I really want to play Battlefield 1. completely sandwiched there. Okay, Raph, see you later. Thanks for staying by. So, Battlefield. When I got into Battlefield, it was on console, never on PC, because I never did multiplayer gaming on PC. And I got into Battlefield via Bad Company 1. And I enjoyed the campaign a lot. Yeah.
Enemy recon aircraft in the area.
Ooh. He cooked it. Very nice. That seemed like he was lagging across the screen to me. So I really like Battlefield Bad Company 1. And
They're on the move! Get out!
oh,
I'm drawing fire!
wow. And Bad Company 2 I really enjoyed. I played that immensely. I got the platinum, did every single trophy under the sun. That was so close. And I'm not a trophy whore or anything like that. And then Battlefield 3, I really liked that. And then when Battlefield 4 came out, I was so disappointed. The netcode was terrible. I know or understand that they fixed that later on. Oh god, I'm dead. And therefore my appetite for playing Battlefield 1, seems crazy, I got it, is not high.
Enemy taking heavy casualties. Push through.
But I did decide to get it on the Xbox, not only just because it's half price, but because EA was... No, that's friendly. EA, like Activision's like in bed with Sony. So I think Call of Duty and all that jazz, and Destiny. And then EA, so I think Battlefield and Star Wars Battlefront. More Xbox, so, you know, I've got the One X on order.
Searching for targets.
Oh, nice. Oh, damn. They've got UAV up. Hi, Bradster. How you doing? No, I don't have any spare codes or anything like that. I gave away the 2 and only spare codes that I had yesterday. I got, you know, some spare codes given out on Xbox, but I don't know why, but I haven't got a single code on PS4, and I digitally pre-ordered all this jazz, so... Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know one... I tried to... when it, oh, I really needed to be down on the ground for that one. I try to remain sort of positive because this is like a beta and all the jazz and stuff. I know that the... Oh, one of the bad habits I've got right now is because I got an Xbox One Elite controller, I tend to accidentally knock the right trigger button, which is, you know, grenades. But because in the past Call of Duties we generally don't game with grenades due to the Pick 10 system, I've unknowingly been hitting the grenade button. And so every so often, like now, I throw a grenade right in the middle of a gunfight, which gets me killed. Because I stopped shooting. Great, eh? On the whole, I've been enjoying the beta. And obviously we're playing the mosh pit right now just to see if I can get a kill confirmed game, because I've not played kill confirmed yet. But going back to the previous question, I say previous questions, a question earlier, somebody talking about like aim assist and all that jazz. I didn't feel it there because there was no automatic following of the aim there when I was trying to shoot somebody close quarters, so...
taking heavy casualties. Push through. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
But I do think skill-based matchmaking is here, because you just look at the scoreboard. He didn't see me. Oh my goodness. So it was like 71 and 71. It's, you know, it's like, you know, 5 points in it right now. I'm trying not to get too aggressive. But I want to play Kill Confirmed. But it's only available in the mosh pit. I don't understand why it's not in... That was so close. Right, they're coming around this way, man. Oh, 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 oh. I'm gonna be dead. Yep. But yeah, I have to play a bit more of the Xbox, but I haven't noticed the what I'm gonna call frame. Oh my god, grenade galore. Frame rate dropping and stuff. But I think it's just lag. But this is a heavy spawn trap here. Right at the end there, we all got spawn traps, which is not good. So I tend to pop in and out of ADS. So when I try to track the ADS, I need that higher sensitivity, and because running around with SMG class, I find that I have gone lower. I can go lower for the next game just by, you know, the 2 settings, just to see what happens. Right. Oh no, you have to jump out and come up a level. So I'm on 7, so I'll go down to 5. But typically I start at 6, and it varies when you're warming up. I'll go down to that for a second, and we'll see what happens. Hard point next. There we go. I can see more chat window now. So the whole netcode thing, it's like I was saying, I'm trying to stay positive for the beta. It's nowhere near as broken like Infinite Warfare was. Yeah. I'm offline, so to speak. Makes it sort of easier.
Hard point. Secure and hold the position.
So on the Xbox you can like follow somebody without being a friend and stuff, but Sony don't do that, so well, they don't do it yet as far as I know. Connection's absolutely blow, hey? I'm assuming I can either take that one way or the other way. Either that means really good or really bad. I'm not sure which. Right, remember, I'm not playing TDM. I normally play TDM, and I was just like in TDM mode, and it's like I forgot we're playing hardpoint. We're playing hardpoint. We are playing hardpoint with a team of randoms, so it's going to be really interesting.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
And they've got their UAV. Expecting. See, I thought that was a sufficient kills on him or bullets on him, but he didn't die. I fired first from my perspective, or am I
Two hard points. Flush out the enemy.
Oop. He's flying up. Oh no! And there you go, there's my Cronus Max just tuning out.
Enemy holds the hard point.
It
Hard
happens
point
at
is
least
being
once a
overrun.
day.
Need reinforcements. Enemy strafing run incoming. Get to cover.
All I can say is good job it's not in the middle of a gunfight. I'm gonna go this way. I've hardly played Hardpoint. I've got a Hardpoint gameplay, and I'll put it up obviously in a separate video.
Hard point locked down.
Damn. And you guys can let me know how you think my aim is now, whether it's better or worse or what. I definitely think we're playing against feels like a team that knows what they're doing, but I don't know. We need some points. We seriously need some points. Oh, it's like the red dot is above me. There was no arrow, but either he dropped down and somebody killed him.
Hardpoint location confirmed.
Oh.
Hardpoint.
What's my ping? Oh, I'd have to have a look later.
Enemy recon aircraft
To the server in a minute, which I can quickly do now. So I am playing on a Deddy. And the ping to this Deddy is 7.3 milliseconds.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Right, back into the game.
Hardpoint locked down.
Yep, I'm still using the NetDoomer. That's how I knew I got a 7.3 millisecond ping to the dedicated server that I'm playing on right now.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
Urgh.
Enemy strafing run incoming. Get to cover. Hardpoint locked down. Enemy holds the hardpoint.
I'm trying to remember where that hard point was.
Hardpoint is secure.
B-Dom, isn't it?
Enemy holds the hardpoint.
I got him!
Oh,
Seize the hardpoint. Defend it.
where is it? Still the same one?
Hardpoint is in enemy hands. Hardpoint lost down.
Urgh. So have any of you guys got to play Kill Confirmed yet? Because that's why I've been playing in the mosh pit, hoping just to get. Yeah, when it comes to EA games, and because they've got proper dedicated servers, the geo filter seems to be just have no effect. What did you say? That was funny. It seems to have a lot less of an effect, but this is where the congestion control comes in. to get your ping as low as possible. Typically, you know, for me personally, it's preemptive.
Flash out the enemy.
Right, and it's whoa.
Enemy holds the hard point.
Come on. So what I was saying is typically for me it's 30%, 40% or 80%, which are the sweet
Hard point is in enemy hands.
points for me on the preemptive. I don't use the... I thought I saw somebody on top. I don't use the flower pedal because that seems to induce worse connections. Whoa.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
So you can see we're being completely trashed in this particular lobby for
New hard point. Flash out the enemy.
I was looking for the UAV but I can't see it. So we're not going to win this hard point.
Seize the hard point. Defend it.
Enemy is down.
See.
Enemy holds the hard point. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Obviously shooting at a recon plane with an assault rifle is more preferable. That was quite interesting to see the fighter pilot come down. But we're not going to win this. We're not going to win this game. Really? Oh, this is my first mosh pit game, so we'll see if I get kicked out.
New hard point. Flash out the enemy. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Hard point is secure.
Seeing the gun rotate and spin in the middle of the wall is quite funny.
Enemy holds the hard point. Hard point locked down. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Hard point is in enemy hands. Enemy parachute is in the sky. Hard point is in enemy hands. Hard point, flash out the enemy.
But I think I'm going to put my sensitivity back up by 2. I just can't react fast enough.
Hard point locked down.
Oh, they weren't there, then they were. Oh, paratroopers! Goddamn paratroopers, they're quite powerful.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
I just want to see if I can defend my guys. Thought I heard footsteps. Come on. Oh!
Ich glaube, ich habe ihn.
Hardpoint location confirmed.
Perfect shot.
Recon searching for targets.
Enemy is down.
Hardpoint is in enemy hands.
Right, I'm trying to pay attention now to playing this game mode and trying to create like a buffer zone. Come on, I saw a red dot. Whoa. Just want to make sure that we anchor the spawn a little bit. I'm not an expert of anchoring spawns, but come on, teammates, get your asses over here. And it's moved.
Sending motor out. Zone and sweep.
Whoa, that wasn't wise.
Enemy holds the hard point. Seize the hard point. Defend it.
Yeah. I can't follow them quick enough. Alright.
Hardpoint locked down.
Feind ausgeschaltet!
Right, go, go, go.
Hardpoint is being overrun. Need reinforcements.
We're actually pulling this back, which is nice.
We have
A little bit of concentration. Because one point we were like, you know, miles behind by like 150 points. I didn't think we were going to pull this one back. Yay, and we won.
Excellent work.
Nice.
Take pride in your accomplishment today.
So that was a nice, pleasant surprise. I thought we so lost that. I haven't got to play with a Thompson if that's the next SMG that's not unlocked until rank 34. So it's going to be interesting to play with. Yeah, definitely make sure deep packet processing's off. You lose instantly like 10 megabytes of download. I mean, I got like a 70 meg download and I lost 10 megs with the deep packet processing on. So just turn it off. You're all gaming on consoles. It's only for PC. What rank am I? 32. Point. Yeah. We won. That's what matters. Hardpoint again. I joked on Twitter with a friend today that I thought this was like a supply drop test. You know, do you feel lucky? Do you think you're going to get kill confirmed? You always get peer-to-peer. I was thinking, what footsteps? I'm not stepping around. Yeah, I'm using a Turtle Beach XP7. It's the first headset I've ever owned. Back on the days when I gamed on PS3, we had that little Bluetooth, you know, like headset type thing in one ear. So everybody would hear the TV sound and everything coming through. I couldn't afford a headset. Obviously the new consoles came out, is it 3 to 4 years ago now, because time has flown by, and I wanted therefore a headset that I could use on all three consoles, the PS3, PS4 and Xbox One, and this was one of those headsets that fitted the bill, and also gave me a lot more control.
Hardpoint is secure.
Ooh, that little, yeah, it was. I call it the bouncing Betty. Right, we're playing Hardpoint again. I played so much TDM that I get into TDM mode. But I want to try what we... So I got the XP7s because I could game with it on all... Oh, I heard. got us some points and died. Right.
Enemy holds the hard point.
Oh no, they don't.
Blue hard point. Move out.
Yeah.
Enemy holds the hard point. Hard point is
See.
in enemy hands. Hard point is being overrun. Need reinforcements.
Oh no, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Hard point is in enemy hands. Hard point is being overrun. Need reinforcements. Enemy holds the hard point. Seize the hard point. Defend it.
So I find the voices of the characters, the battle chatter, you know, perfect shot and all that sort of jazz. And whatever that was, Escanada. More easy to distinguish on direction, whether it's behind me or behind me.
Blue hard point. Move out.
But on this particular headset, I can tweak the volumes of each channel. You know, left, right, front left, and front right, and center. Oh, I'm not expecting them to be there. I had the grenade, so I had to release it. But it took a lot of effort to. Goodness gracious, that was terrible shooting. I heard footsteps this direction, I think. And again, I think I heard voices this direction. And then it's down to map knowledge of realizing where they are.
Being overrun. Need reinforcements. Hard point is in enemy hands.
Oops.
Hard point location confirmed.
Oh, he
Enemy
popped
holds
out.
the hard point.
Has the hard point moved again? It must have moved again. Death skull that way. Oh, great. Oh, that was such a kill zone. Oh, welcome, boy. Cheers, Paul, for just oh, nice. Giving them similar advice. Much appreciated. Right, where do I go? Where do I go? I need to make sure we have. Where's our hard point gone? I've lost it, man. Concentrate. There's that classic accidentally hit my bumper. But I still got a kill. Oh dear, so hopefully I'll get out of that bad habit of accidentally knocking the bumper. Oh well. When pressing the trigger button when I get excited.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Oh. Right.
Enemy fighter pilot. Fall back.
Yeah. Okay, Paul. Cheers for stopping by, man. Much appreciated. Oh.
Point. Hard point is in enemy hands.
Gotcha. Hi, Mr. Relentless. Thanks for
Hard point is
dropping
being overrun.
in.
Need reinforcements.
Oh.
Flush out the enemy.
Right, I gotta get to the hard point. Which, haha, my grenade got you. Need to focus on that hard point. Need to get in there. Oh.
Enemy flamethrower observed. Get to cover. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Blue hard point. Move out.
Oh.
Hard point locked down. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
We need the point. We need the point. Hello, COD is dead. Where am I?
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
A lot of dead skulls this way.
Hardpoint location confirmed. Hardpoint is secure.
They're dug in! Up on
Oh! No, the jump shot is old COD.
Enemy hands.
We all used to do it back in the day. It's just one of those things, and everybody's going to have to adapt. You know, that's why you have to have a high enough sensitivity to track them when they jump in the air. Yeah, I do like the shotgun on this particular class, or this particular map. But I want
enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Get us some points.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
This is going to get me, isn't it? Hopefully my grenade gets them wherever it spawns. Oh my god, that was so...
The hard point. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Really? Okay.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Oh.
New hard point. Flush out the enemy.
I'm happy with going back to boots on ground. I like it.
Hard point is in enemy hands.
I don't miss it. That way of being able to sprint in a reasonably fast time sort of keeps it exciting. It's not like COD 4 where it was a bit too slow to move around the maps today. Oh god, I got stuck on a barrel.
Enemy spotted!
I knew he was behind me.
Enemy fighter pilot, fall back! Enemy recon aircraft in the air!
See, you can see that I do jump shot a lot.
Hardpoint location confirmed.
A lot.
Can't keep this up. Enemy care package observed. Deny the enemy recon aircraft in the air. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Hardpoint is being overrun. Need reinforcement on new cover. Get to cover.
Oh, that was another one.
Incoming
And now
enemy
we're
artillery.
losing.
Get to
Come
cover.
on. Yeah. Ah, well, that would be why. 3 versus 6. No idea why they all left. Favourite weapon, that's tricky. I do like the PPSH because I can run around a lot on close quarter maps. I haven't unlocked the newer SMG. I do like the STG assault rifle for sure. I have had fun with the 3 shotguns that I've played with. I think the Winchester is the most probably forgiving, I think, from memory. Sniper rifle. Yeah, moving on. And LMG, I haven't played with too many of the LMGs. But I do like it. Right, let me pull us out of that lobby for a second. So yeah, that's a shotgun. So I was having a go with that one. So that's an interesting one. I'm just seeing what I've got because I'm thinking of playing war because obviously kill confirmed isn't coming up. The PPSH for me is the most accurate. I've tried. Where is? Let me just go to the guns because I can't remember. The Type 100. I found I played with quick draw on it today. Absolutely a must for this gun. If it doesn't have quick draw, you're screwed. And then I can't remember if I've done for. I think I've done like grip or rapid fire, and either one of those two makes the gun usable. But quick draw for my personal playstyle on this Type 100 to get it anywhere near the PPSH capability is a must. Providing your accuracy is good. The WAF, I don't like it. It's got a lot of flash. You know, when you're firing your bullets, there's so much flash you can't track your target because all you got is yellow flashes in front of you. If you put a must on that is a red dot or whatever the heck they call it these days, but a red dot sight to suppress that flash so you can track enemies. But I don't like that weapon. Grease gun, I know people have liked it, but PPSH is my #1 favorite out so far out of the SMG category. Then it's the Type 100. Rifles. The 1941, it's okay, but it's very sluggish and it really mucks up your aim. You think you got something wrong with your controller, but I'll call it the gun handling characteristics. It's okay up very close and very medium range. But anything long distance, forget it, because the recoil pattern is all over the place. The M1 Garand, I actually haven't gamed with it. The STG 44. Beast of a gun, really good. The M181 carbine, which is semi-automatic rifle, as you can see, as long as your accuracy is good, it really does kill and it's quite fun to use. Yeah, I haven't played too much with the LMGs. I have played with the Lewis, as you can see, and I haven't played with either of those two. So if I wanted to do an LMG class, because I'm thinking of doing some war. Any recommendations on which one of these two to try out? The MG, looking at the technical specs in the bottom right hand corner, looks quite good, where the fire rate for the Bren looks slower, but the damage is 8, accuracy is 6. Higher damage. So let me come back out. Where are we? Got that. That's shotgun at the moment. There's my infantry. So mix it up. Let's put that on. And we've only got a couple of attachments so far, but I was quite lethal with it last night. Armoured. Let's mix it up. Which one of these two? Yeah, the kill confirmed still hasn't come up in Mosh Pit for me yet. This is a tricky one. It's got higher capacity. I think I might go for that one. Smoke grenade. I'm looking forward to unlocking that, but I don't have it yet. I've got rank 34 and I am 32, so not too far to go. I did like Black Ops 1. I remember back in the day where I wasn't having fun with Modern Warfare 2, and I almost gave up on COD completely. It was only because there was another game that came out, and I'm trying to remember what it was called. Came out at the time of Black Ops 1, and I played the beta and it had issues, and at launch it was still same issues and still broke. And I completed the campaign like in one evening, you know. Getting home, so I traded it in for Black Ops, and I thought the Black Ops 1 campaign was absolutely fantastic. I loved it, and I did get into the multiplayer a lot more and enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more because it was slower on the well, kill streaks as it was known back then, because kill streaks didn't count towards kill streaks, and for a newer player that meant you weren't being spammed by kill streaks all the time, so that was good. Let's give Mosh Pit one more try. See if we. That says hard point. I don't know whether I can just keep. Look, kill confirmed. Let's hope it stays there, shall we? And there we go. Kill confirmed into hardpoint. Sweet. Oh dear. I'll go and run around with a shotgun. It's only a beta, doesn't matter. KD doesn't matter. So a lot of fixation on KD these days. And although I will use it as a judge of a couple of things,
We have fire superiority.
I'll use it to go, how well am I playing? But I won't use it as a must
Enemy holds the hard point.
do only. Dear dear. Some people will obviously just focus on KD, but I'm interested in the whole.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is in enemy hands. Hardpoint is secure.
Whoa! Yeah. There's me. Really? Okay. I just noticed that teammate
Hardpoint is in
running
enemy hands.
through the bridge, firing their gun as they're running. I didn't get it. That's
Hardpoint
terrible.
in allied hands.
Terrible aim there. Just... There we go. Let me just knock that
Enemy
sensitivity
holds
down
the
by
hard
one.
point.
That just didn't feel right. Good shotgun at all. I normally, but I don't have. Do I have steady aim on this at the moment? I can't remember.
Being outmaneuvered.
Oh my goodness! Look at that. Oh, they got that set up all right.
Enemy recon aircraft observed. Hardpoint location confirmed.
Oh, I'm on a death streak.
Enemy holds the hard point.
I'm just glad we got 2 months of fixing the game. You know.
Locked down. Seize and defend the hard.
Grenade spam. It's going to be interesting, and it's going to be interesting to see if they dial down that in any way or just it.
Flamethrower in the field. Hardpoint location confirmed.
And hardpoint has moved.
Hardpoint is in enemy hands. Enemy recon aircraft observed.
I think he's above.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is in enemy hands.
Oh! Wow. Oh, he's got. That's the new gun, right? Oh, that does look a piece of a gun. Persevere until rank 34, man.
New hardpoint. Move out. Enemy holds the hardpoint. Enemy flamethrower.
I might change my class. Let's go for that one.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Enemy recon aircraft observed. Enemy mortar fire incoming. Clear the target zone.
Right here, really. Whoa! Nasty! Straight inside.
Hardpoint location confirmed. Enemy flamethrower in the field.
And it's off.
Hardpoint is getting overrun. Need reinforcements.
I heard the footsteps, but I didn't know whether it was left or right there.
Hardpoint's getting overrun. Need reinforcements.
We ain't gonna do this one.
Fall back.
We ain't gonna win. But I've said that before.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Hardpoint locked down. Enemy holds the hardpoint.
It does.
Hardpoint in allied hands.
Okay.
Hardpoint is in enemy hands. Hardpoint location confirmed. Tossing grenade!
I'm hoping they don't come from behind.
Seize.
Yep, there you go. Not too bad, not too bad. This game is a bit sucky. It's just because you got one team who's, you know, more superior than the other team. Simple as that. And it was feeling a bit score streak spammy. There you go, PPSH every time. It's the rapid fire required.
New hardpoint. Flush out the enemy.
I was hoping to like create a buffer zone there, rather than running straight back and getting shot in the back. I know it's only smoke. Oh, above. But it's like, where's the rest of my team? Nowhere near the hard point. And we're not filling up by the looks of things.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Interesting spot. Very interesting.
New hard point. Move out.
Where's the new hard point now? Where is it?
Enemy strafing run inbound. Recon airborne. Hard point is secure. Hard point
Yeah,
is in enemy hands.
it does feel like that, and
Enemy
it's like,
recon aircraft observed.
it's like, should I just pretend I'm playing TDM instead? I think everybody else is.
Enemy flamethrower observed. Get to cover. Hard point locked down. Seize and defend the hard point.
Oh! I need a. Oh, they've got a UAV. They know exactly where I was.
Hard point
Right, but it's gone
down.
now. No, I like to throw my smokes there. Jeez.
Enemy holds the hard point.
My particular setting is preemptive, 80% on both up and down. I want to run ahead and try to protect them. Hey. Oh. Right.
Stop that bastard!
Nope, 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 nope.
Hard point in Allied hands. Hard point locked down.
Oh.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Yeah. Ugh. But I think again it comes down to sensitivity in some cases, because I'm typically 7. But depends on the gun.
New hard point. Move out.
So for me, 7 typically for an SMG like the PPSH.
Hard point locked down. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Right, running. Oh
Enemy
dear.
holds the hard point.
Oh well.
Pull back. Prepare to counterattack.
Yeah. Well, there was 2 of us playing the objective, with 1 minute each. But we were down by 2 players for the majority of that game, so fairly content with that. So as always with this game, it feels like sometimes it's really on point and other times it's just not. Yeah, you know, I've got Battlefield 1, I own it, and I haven't digitally unwrapped it yet, and it's still hardpoint, so I'm going to bring us out. And I know that, you know, you get the game fragmentation just like you get in COD because of the map packs. You know, you get fragmentation. They're changing that, like for Star Wars Battlefront, so they're taking the Titanfall 2 model of all the map packs are free, but then you don't get to gamble for other DLC items. So if you want extra, I'll call it cosmetics or things like that, you actually pay for what you want. So I think that's pretty good. I really do need to have a play with Battlefield 1 just because, and maybe that's what I'll do in between now and this, because it'll get me feeling World War 1 to World War 2-ish, sort of, maybe. I do like Titanfall 2, but I haven't played it for a little while. Played it at launch or shortly after launch, whenever it went on deal, and I liked it when they had an open beta week. No, it wasn't a beta, it was an open actual play the game weekend, so you could play it for free for an entire weekend post launch, and it played without having to do any real tweaks on a netdoomer. I completely left everything vanilla, so i.e. pretend I don't have a netdoomer, and it played really, really well. Obviously it got better with a bit of congestion control tweaking to improve your connection and reduce your millisecond stuff, but I found that played pretty well. But Battlefield has always been a bit questionable. I love Battlefield 3. Battlefield 4, I didn't like. I was very disappointed with it. Battlefield 1, I've got to give it a go. I own the game. Just sipping some caffeine. So I think I'm gonna not quite end the stream, but I mean play out the end of the stream with War and give War a go. For any of you guys who haven't had the beta or don't see it, but this is going to be interesting because when I played War, I played it with other, you know, friends and stuff like that, and I have enjoyed it. This is where you've really got to play as a team.
The enemy tank is advancing.
So we'll have to. All right, so we're right at the end.
Keep the enemy from escorting their tank within range of our flak guns.
Right, I'm just gonna
Tank is on the move.
mantle this
Don't let
up.
them destroy our flak guns. Their tank is advancing. Their tank is advancing. Keep them from destroying the flak guns.
They can shoot me from that whole wall there to the left.
Tank is on the move.
So yeah, so I'm down. And of course you've got like a time to spawn back out.
Their tank is pulling back. Tank is backing up.
So if you can hold them. I quite like this particular game mode, and I hope that it doesn't muck up global stats or anything like that. I really...
Their tank is pulling back. The tank is on the move.
Yeah, silly move.
Their tank is
I
advancing.
need
Handle
to...
the infantry near that tank.
Nobody else is going for the other gun. The team that I'm with have no idea of that left-hand flank.
Tank is backing up.
I have no idea what's going on with that red highlight, but I'm not the only one who's noticed it.
Failed. The enemy destroyed our flak guns. Now their aircraft will bomb our forces.
Yeah, I love Battlefield 3, absolutely. Now, one of the things, obviously, I've never really played Battlefield on the PC, but one of the things for me was the map size on the PS3, and I guess the 360, because they would have been the same, was the right kind of size for me. Because obviously they had less RAM, so the maps could only be so big, where on the PC they were even larger. Now with the next gen consoles, they are really big, and it just didn't feel the same Battlefield to me.
Capture that command post to get intel on cracked defenses.
It really didn't. It felt like it lost something. Oh, we got two. No, just the. We have got two. We have one lying down prone.
Fire in the hole! Fight for the command post! Take that command post!
Oh, he's lying down. I hate that. You know when Sim's concentrating because he doesn't talk.
Capture the command post! Stick to the...
Oh, nasty. Can flank down this way, and they might be head glitching this spot because it's very easy to do. I don't normally push that way, but I thought it would be good. I'm probably, once this gets to the end of this game, I'm probably going to call it a night, because it's like then the 2-hour mark. Oops. I might put suppressor on just to give him a bit more of a surprise rather than flashing up. But looks like this game ain't gonna last for much longer, because if we can't do the basics,
1 minute until enemy reinforcements!
oh dear.
Tossing grenade! 30 seconds left!
So this particular game mode is great. You really need a team that's working together. So, there we go. Not gonna happen.
10 seconds left.
Just not gonna happen. And there we go. Well, I'm hoping that this particular game mode, obviously they're gonna have different maps,
Reinforcements are here to protect the command
won't
post.
affect your your KD and your combat record and stuff, and that it will be separate from the main game list, because if it does affect your global stats, everybody's just going to be worried about their KD and not play the objective, which will be very disappointing. So I'm probably going to do another stream tomorrow. Hopefully then by then I'll have the rank. I definitely will be rank 34, and we'll have that final SMG class just to get some footage of that. Thank you very much for stopping by for my second stream ever. I'm hoping this time that my voice is nice and clearer, and the game sound versus my voice was about right. So thank you very much, and until next time, this has been Sim.